Good morning, everyone. I am going to bring one of the retired Nigerian soldier to this platform to tell us why he resigned and what is going on in the military. He narrated his story to me, and he said he don't want to come to grand interview now. He already applied for other countries' military service, and they have accepted him just in few days. So very soon he will leave the country. He want to grant the interview after he has left the country. Now, some of the things he told me is not even what I will say with my lips. It's not what I can say by myself because it is implicating. If these retired soldiers that are retiring now, that are resigning, if they tell you the reason why they are resigning, if they can open up to you one-on-one, you yourself will run out of this country because of what is coming. You will run out of this country. Something is going on in this country, and I think people should prepare for what to come so that you will not be captured like a rat, so that you will not enter into their trap like a rabbit. Something is really going on. Now, I'm going to talk about the issue of the recent soldiers who resigned. Mind you, last week some persons resigned, and yesterday 196 people again resigned. And people are asking, how many soldiers do we have in this country? We have only few soldiers, few of them. People are not joining soldiers anymore. The people who already joined are resigning en masse. The secret of things that are going on in Nigeria will be exposed. Now, this is from Shara Reporters, and it reads, breaking, another 196 Nigerian soldiers tender resignation letters to Army Chief Ndagbaja over corruption, no moral, others. Now, before we go into that details, you see the video you are seeing, this video you are seeing on the screen. It's one of the communities from Ekpa. I told you people that insecurity challenges we are having in our place, in our communities, in our region, especially Ekpa Federal Constituency and Delta State at large, and so many other places as well. So these people, they are going traditionally, they are going in their own way, they are laying curses on people who are collaborating with kidnappers and the kidnappers as well, because they believe in their gods to save them. Since the government is not saving them, even pastors in the church are no longer talking because of fear of kidnapping. So these people are resorting to their self-help. Take a watch. So that was from the Umunede Royal Palace. Umunede is a community in Ekpa Northeast, local government area of Delta State. Now, some of the words you can capture from what they are saying, they are causing the kidnappers, causing people who are supplying kidnappers food, because they themselves, they believe that the kidnappers who came from the north are not the only one surviving this. That there are people from around who supply them information, tell them who has money or who don't have money, you know, giving them food, taking food to them inside the bush and so on and so forth. So they are laying curses on them that it shall not be well with them. And they are using the word word. And that is a grievous word. When they use that word against you and they are trained, you know what that means. So you can see both the women, they call them O'Haren, and both the men as well. So I don't blame them because everybody must resolve to self-help because of this insecurity situation in Nigeria. Even the military are resigning. Now, and let's go into the articles from the Essential Reporters. You've seen the topic, right? Another 196 Nigerian soldiers tender resignation letter to Army Chief Nagbaja over corruption, low moral orders. So last week, a lot of numbers of them also resigned. Now the article reads, no fewer than 196 soldiers in the Northeast and others theater of operation have applied to the Chief of Army Staff and Lieutenant General Tiored Nagbaja for voluntary retirement. The action comes amid worsening security challenges the military is currently combating in the most part of the country. Don't forget the out of context. Don't forget that I show you people one video where the military were making calls for bandits, telling other military men that bandits are coming, we are with them here, allow them to pass. So it is proving that Nigerian military is now working with the bandits. The video is there. Now, the source had told Shara reporters that most of the soldiers resigned had indicated interest to join the military forces of other countries, including the British Army, the Ukrainian Army, and other Commonwealth nations. One would imagine, why would someone quit Nigerian Army to go and join Ukraine, ravaged, war country? It is because the war in Nigeria is greater than the war in Ukraine. That is the simple truth. The war in Nigeria is greater than the war in Ukraine. The reason why it is greater is because in Ukraine, you know you are fighting your enemy. But in Nigeria, you don't know your enemy. People among the Nigerian soldiers are accomplices, retired Boko Haram members, informers. So the war in Nigeria is more severe than the war you are seeing outside the country. Now, say the soldiers drawn from various formations of the army across the country, according to the list obtained on Saturday, are all junior cadets. So these people are resigning at the junior office. And you know that it is only junior officers that always go to the war front. So you know what is going on, right? Something is fishy. Now the chief of army staff has since approved their former disengagement. The list of the existing soldiers did not distinguish between those embarking on voluntary retirement and those leaving the army on medical grounds. However, none of them had neither attained retirement age nor the mandatory years of service. The approval of their voluntary disengagement date, August 23, was signed by Brigadier O.H. Musa. So the resignation letter was written on August 23. There have been allegations of corruption in Nigeria Army, which some of the soldiers have blamed on the issue. Soldiers overstaying in the Northeast. According to some soldiers, the army is the epitome of deep-seated corruption. They noted that the corruption is affecting the prosecution of the anti-terrorism war in the Northeast. They complained that they were being forced to confront Boko Haram militants, adding that their no morale and lack of willingness to continue to fight made it possible for terrorists to dislodge some military camps recently. They complained of abandonment and accused the military authorities of keeping them on the war front beyond the approved period of stay. Shara reporters recently reported moves by many soldiers to resign over poor welfare, inadequate equipment, and lack of motivation within the Nigerian army. Multiple sources who spoke to the newspaper had expressed frustration with the Nigerian government's failure to provide with them decent living conditions, modern weapons, and adequate compensation to combat a series of non-state actors ravaging the country. Now, the bandits have modern weapons. The other day when they capture or when they dash them, Nigeria armored personnel carrier, you saw the snipers they were carrying, you saw the weapons they were carrying, donating machines, and so on and so forth. And here is Nigeria army crying that they don't have weapons. So I think these people's resignation is justified. It's absolutely justified. Now, a set of 27 personnel are leaving, and this set is only medical corps, infantry corps, and armored corps are still coming. So many more will leave. Underline that statement. So many more will leave. And after they have left, what is left with Nigeria? Now, soldiers are leaving because the work is no longer sustainable. People are running every day to join British Army, Ukraine, Russia, Commonwealth Army, and the likes. That is what is happening now. One of the sources in Nigerian military had informed Shara reporters. Even the planned protest, many soldiers are praying it should happen. Another source added.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still in this crazy world, people dying like flies every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp black coat knocks on your door. Cause President's meeting, I swear I'm living.